Hey everybody, this is your old friend Reverend Bill, and this is another day closer to the election. I thought today we'd try something a little bit different. For those of you who are old enough, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but old enough to remember Dave Letterman on it's the Late Show with Dave Letterman. He would oftentimes lead off the show with a top 10 list. And I think that we should probably look at maybe reviving it during this election. And the theme is going to be the top 10 reasons the Democrats voted for Kamala Harris. And in the ongoing theme, you have your typical Democrat here in the background, with his all his serious rhetoric and knowledge, all wrapped up under a tightly functioning brain, which would rival the intelligence of any domestic housefly. So, with that said, what I would like to do is I would like to bring up the top 10 reasons that I see why a Democrat would vote for Kamala Harris. And I might add, by the way, with this retirement thing, it's great. For the longest time, I wanted to do something like this, but working for somebody and having people, the DEI and all those watchdog places, making sure that you didn't say anything inappropriate or you didn't cause any controversy. It's nice now that I'm off my leash and I can do things like this. I highly recommend that if you can actually speak your mind and get away with it, you do it because it's liberating. There's no two ways about it. Well, without further ado, the top 10 reasons why Democrats would vote for Kamala Harris. Number one, they didn't think that long, boring narratives that go nowhere should actually have a point. Okay, I mean, how many times she just goes on and on and says nothing. The Democrats, they just don't see why long, boring stories need to actually go anywhere. That's so that's number one. Number two, we thought they were saying that Pamela was running for president, not Kamala. Pamela, Pamela Anderson, who would want to vote for her? We've been still pretty hot after all these years. So, if this it's not too late, so we can switch it and we can maybe change that K to a P. I might be on board to vote for Pamela for president and not Kamala. Number three, they didn't know that they were voting for that Kamala. You see, they thought there might have been another Kamala that has, something to say or maybe some fresh ideas or some things. They didn't realize which Kamala was actually running for office. And now, it's probably too late because they've already voted for it. And they're like, oh, had I only known it was that Kamala. Okay. Number four, her nervous, inappropriate laughter reminds of Heath Ledger's Joker. Yeah, she does cackle endlessly for no reason. And, there's got to be something to be said that actually the thought of her as president is probably pretty scary than anything Heath Ledger did in The Dark Knight. Anyone who's not seen that movie, I highly recommend it. But you're not going to see anything in that movie anywhere near as scary as the thought of Kamala in the White House. Number five, hey, because the chicks really dig her. So, if you're looking for a date, you want a really hot girl, you just say you voted for Kamala and, hey, you're in like Flint, as they say. Chicks really, really dig the Kamala action there. That's what it is. That's number five. Number six, they wanted to make sure at least one person voted for her before she took over the White House. That's right now. You got to keep in mind, up until now, she has not received one vote. She's failed upwards. No one has voted for her yet. She's just failing upwards. And, my stuffed monkey Chippers have got as many votes as she does. Unfortunately, he's not running for president, although I would think he would be a better choice than Kamala. Yeah, they wanted to make sure that she takes the White House, having at least one vote in her favor. Yeah. Number 7. You mean she's really running? We thought this was a gag. Yeah, you see, I mean, a lot of people, they just, they found out that she was running for president, just thought it was a joke to go along with it, Sure, who can't take a good joke now and again? And now they're horrified to find out that, no, she actually is running for president. And that kind of just changes everything, but it's too late. What are you going to do? Number 8. Because low inflation and low unemployment are for wimps. That's right. That's right. People that actually have it easy, no challenges in life. If Trump got in there and he fixed inflation and got us out of wars and fixed unemployment, where would we be? We'd be sitting back, nothing to do, twiddling our thumbs. Damn it, we're made of sterner stuff than that. We need to go out there and we need to suffer. And Kamala and Waltz are certainly the men to do that for us. They will keep us on our toes. Yes, sirree. Okay, now that brings us to number 9. Number 9 reason why the Democrats would vote for Kamala. Because working 2 jobs keeps us out of the bar at night. That's right. Nothing good comes out of hanging out at bars at night. My mother said that. She said anything that happened badly it happens after 12 o'clock in a bar. Now, when you're working 2 jobs, try to get food on the table and feed your family, you don't have time to hang around the bars and get drunk and cause problems. No, sirree, Bob. You got to pick up that broom and go to that night shift job and sweep out the parking lot. That keeps you out of the bar rooms. It keeps you honest. That's right. That's why we need Kamala. This guy knows. This guy knows. He knows. And number 10. The number 10 reason why the Democrats voted for Kamala Harris is late night comedy just hasn't been the same since Benny Hill left. There you go. Benny Hill. Who doesn't remember Benny Hill late at night with those antics? Good night, nurse. That guy could just crack up a room every which way. And since he went off the air, he's actually dead now. God rest his soul. Brought me a lot of happiness when I was a boy. But Benny Hill's left. We need something to keep the laughter going, and I can think of very few things. There we go. Nor can he. But the idea that Kamala will and Tim Walz will keep the laughter going, whether it's intentional or not, doesn't really matter. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my top 10 list. I would like to hear if you got any comments. You like, dislike, share, subscribe. My email is there in the banner. I welcome any ideas if you want a particular show. I mean, I can do just about everything. I'm pretty versatile. So if you feel like you want to get into doing some requests and maybe get into a conversation, maybe you could even join the show if you wanted to. We could do something like that. But just remember, be respectful as I will be to you, and to my fellow MAGAs and Republicans. Keep the faith. Let's go, brother. Let's make this happen. Let's bring our president back. Thank you, everybody. Hope this was entertaining for you as it was for me. Have a great evening and happy Halloween.